From 2003 to 2007, the country registered doubled uptake of the testing and counseling sessions. Although the identified target age group fell between 15 and 64 years, senior citizens like Silvanus Olunga, who volunteered to take the test in 2007, was found to be positive. Though not considered to be in the identified age bracket, the rise in infection among senior citizens indicate a new branch in the infection pattern.
When it comes to persons above 50 years of age, especially in this area, you find that most of them didn't go to school. And of course, them understanding the issue of the virus, and of course the treatment is a bit hard.
Not to mention the hurdle presented in the language barrier.
Bibi yangu alikufa kama mimi bado kujua ati mimi kumbe maneno mengine hatukonjwa. Alikufa tu mwaka 1983.
But Olunga managed to carry half of the conversation with us in Luya, and from his sharing, we got part of the story of his long life.
Lano ngurumbu ninjira ndanyoliramo, nomba ndanyolira Nairobi, nomba ndanyolira yena. Uvera Nairobi ndamenya mika chula sana. Mika chine.
And after his wife's death 27 years back as a result of complications during childbirth, Olunga has been living alone.
Mimi nilikuwa nakusharudi magomba hapa na huko sijui alikuwa anakufa namna gani.
To add to the complicated trail of infection, after his brother's death, Olunga was subjected to the cultural practice of wife inheritance. But he did not stay long enough to make a home with his late brother's wife. He left.
Ana uno wandero hauno siyali mbibi wali. Huyu ulikuwa nakimbia huyu, si alikuwa bibi. Neli ruo. Apanange ndiye msunganga za muhano we butama. Sasa kwa ndanyole ndiye. Sinda tipi. Nilipimwa alafu nikapatikana niko nayo. Na sijui nilipata namna gani.
This is just one of the challenges faced by those not considered to be within the most at-risk age bracket, like Silvanus Olunga.
For elderly patients, what we usually do, we bring in somebody who is a bit younger to come and help him or her understand the drugs as they take, and of course understand the HIV in itself, so that they be able now to follow it up.
And outside the periodic visits from the social worker, he is alone.
Nebana bambayo basi ndali sinjuni khole milimo. Ndali sini khola milimo lakini abantu lana bakhasi ba unoyi bunyole sibali mbonyola mano menye nabuta. Uso amanyira hadi ya kukaa pataoni.
Living alone has ingrained in Olunga a discipline with a condition he does not fully understand. But he makes his scheduled visits at the Hunyangu Hospital. And the access to treatment, care and support is the recommended routine. In addition to routine medical checks, he receives food rations. We were curious about how the doctors and clinical officers ingrained a discipline in the registered senior citizens to stick to the ARV therapy.
For persons who didn't go to school, actually we don't rely mostly on time, but we rely mostly on what do they do at a particular time. If somebody is able to go and milk, even if he is 70 or 60, that is the exact time we would wish him or her to take his medication. Same thing in the evening.
But Olunga's prognosis is considered good.
He is not used the ARVs because his CD4 is good.
Still, the adherence to the additional requirements are considered key if he is to maintain his health and quality of life in his senior years.
We're putting him on food. He's not actually secure in terms of food. He's staying alone. So there are those social issues that he do have. So that the only thing that we do here is to monitor him and give him food.
Although for Olunga, visiting the hospital entails lengthy consultations with the various clinical officers, His HIV status, he believes, is a disease like any other.
Obusiri kibulonda nande obusiri kwa kunyolanga malesi kubulwale.
For Hope Beyond Eyewitness News, I'm Beryl Ooro.